And I realized around the room who had their hands raised that they were doing way more business in the team than I was. So when we realized through Gary in one of the rooms that Gary asked, there's a phrase he used called dynamo. And the idea was, what other industries could you be working in around your real estate? So you're not only making money in the transaction, you have a long relationship. So I stood up and thought to myself that our team was called the Condo Shop. So I thought we were the best in the country to sell condominiums. And then I realized around the room who had their hands raised that they were doing way more business in the team than I was. And I said, well, that's not going to work. I'm not the best in doing that. So then I started thinking to myself, what else do I do? And I said, well, I'll do property management. And then I realized that we were doing property management at a much higher level, and I didn't realize it. That's when we started thinking and saying, I asked a few friends of mine, if we were managing about 2,000 or so units at that time, why aren't you doing property management? And the answer that came by was, I don't want the headache. It's not enough money. And then we discussed, in detail what the benefits were. And then we also discussed who's going to do it. It's not where Gaurav, you can teach us, tell me the software, tell me give me all the playbook. Here's the contracts, here's management agreements. Who's going to do it? So that became a challenge. And then lastly, it became a challenge was, I don't manage any units today. Even if I manage 5 or put in my own investments into it, how am I going to afford to pay somebody $50,000, $60,000 a year on day one and then train them and hope they don't leave because then I don't want to get the job back? So that the risk was too high.
That's it.